Hello students, in this video we are going to learn about what are the types of dynamic random access memory. We already know what is memory, what are the types of memory and what is random access memory. Now we learn dynamic random access memory. Random access memory is also called as RAM, read-write memory or main memory or primary memory. This is a volatile memory. Volatile memory means when the power is turned off, the data will losses. The dynamic RAM is the type of RAM. To store a data in dynamic RAM, separate capacitor and integrated circuit are used. Nowadays, in modern desktop computers, we using the dynamic RAM. It's a volatile memory. Volatile memory, we know what is volatile memory. The power is off, the data will be lost. Types of dynamic random access memory. Here are the some types that are asynchronous dynamic random access memory and synchronous dynamic random access memory, double data rate synchronous dynamic random access memory, RAM bus dynamic random access memory and cache dynamic random access memory. Now we can see one by one. Asynchronous dynamic random access memory is also called as DRAM. In this memory, the timing of the memory device is controlled asynchronously. A specialized memory controller circuit generates the necessary control signals to control the timing. The CPU must take into account the delay in the response of the memory. In this synchronous dynamic random access memory, also called as SDRAM, these RAM chips access speed is directly synchronized with the CPU's clock. In this, the memory chip remains ready for operation when the CPU expects them into ready. And these memories operate at the memory CPU bus without imposing wait state. And synchronous DRAM is commercially available as modules incorporating multiple SDRAM chips and forming record capacity for the modules. Double data rate synchronous dynamic random access memory. This double data rate synchronous DRAM is a faster version of synchronous dynamic random access memory and it performs its operation on both edges of the clock signals, whereas standard synchronous DRAM perform its operation on the rising edge of the clock signal. Since they are transfer the data on both edges of the clock. So only it's called double data rate. To access the data at high rate, the memory cells are organized into two groups. Each group is accessed separately. RAM bus DRAM or RDRAM. This provides a very high data transfer rate over a narrow CPU memory bus. And it uses the various speed up mechanisms like synchronous memory interfaces, catching inside the DRAM chips and very fast signal timing. The RAM bus data bus width is nearly 8 or 9 bits. Cache dynamic random access memory or CDRAM. This CDRAM is a special type of DRAM. This memory with the on-chip cache memory that act as a high-speed buffer for the main dynamic random access memory. Now we know what are the types of dynamic random access memory. Thank you.